Hey everybody, it's Roy here from Oracle12 and EpicDroid.com, and I'm here today with the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Nothing Phone 3. The Nothing Phone 3 is an awesome phone. I really like it and I have a lot of good things to say about it. I recently released my 1-month review of it, and one of the only complaints that I had about the device was the availability of third-party accessories. We're going on 1 month now, and the Spigen Ultra Hybrid is the first case from a reputable case company that I have found for the Nothing Phone 3. So of course I jumped at the opportunity to be able to try it today. The case is pretty straightforward. It is a clear case that features a blend of TPU and polycarbonate to make it so you can show off your device. One of the things I love most about the Nothing Phone 3 is this iconic back design. It's beautiful, it looks awesome, and it's something that you want to be able to show off. So this case here allows us to be able to do that while at the same time being able to protect it. So whenever you put a clear case on a phone, I always recommend that you wipe it down. I actually recommend you do it with every case, but it's especially important with a clear case so that you make sure that you're able to show that device off without any fingerprints or smudges on it. Once it's all wiped off, we're going to come over to our case here and we're going to pull off the inner tab. Then we're going to take it, we're going to put it on the phone by putting the phone in. With the power and the essentials button going in first, we're going to push it around gently with the volume buttons, snap down on the corners, come over to the back, and presto, we are good to go. The first thing you're going to notice about the case is you don't see the case. The case is perfectly see-through, and once we cleaned off any fingerprints or smudges that were on there, this thing looks gorgeous. It's a great way to be able to show off the device without having to worry about leaving it unprotected. So here on this side, you will see the power button. There's no issues using that. It's nice, it's clicky, and very responsive. You have the essentials button as well. Same thing, very clicky, very responsive. Flipping it over to the other side, we have our volume up and we have our volume down. And also very clicky and very responsive. I'm noticing a trend here. Here up top we have cutouts for our speaker as well as for our noise cancelling mic. Flipping it around to the bottom, we have another cutout for our speaker, for a USB-C charging port, and for our microphone. Now it's not super obvious, but if you look in the corners here, you will see these little teeny squares there. Those are little air pockets that when they hit the corners, it allows it to absorb some of that impact, and air helps spread it out before it hits the actual device. Here on the front, you will see this case is screen protector friendly. This comes with the pre-applied screen protector from Nothing. Now unfortunately this isn't the best screen protector, but it does fit this case very well. Now you can see here it does have a raised lip that makes it so that when you set this down, you don't have to worry about that screen protector getting any more scratched up. Now going back to the back of this case, this is where all the highlights are. So here you have your glyph matrix and it is completely covered. So there's no openings there, you don't have to worry about that getting scratched up or damaged. Here you have a cutout for your flash, you have a cutout for your camera, other camera, and your other camera. These ones feature raised bumps that allow you to protect those camera lenses so you're not going to have to worry about getting damaged. This one also has a slightly raised bump, however it's not quite as big as these ones because these lenses are quite frankly ginormous. And then you also see here you have a cutout for your other microphone. And then one of my favorite features here is on the back, and what it does is it gives you a nice little recess there, so when you're using that glyph matrix button, it makes it super easy to find. You can just use it. Your finger slides right in the spot and you're able to use it without any problems. That's one of the other things I commented on in my review, is that this button is a little bit hard to find just because it is the same exact color and design as the rest of the back. It blends in and it's kind of hard to find sometimes, but this case here makes it super easy to find and super easy to locate and use. And then last but not least, the case also is just the right thickness where it does support wireless charging. So all in all, it's a super great case. It goes for about $20 on Amazon. We'll have a link in the description down below. It's a great case that solves some of the problems that I have had with the Nothing Phone 3, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. And as I mentioned earlier, it is the only case I have found so far from a reputable case manufacturer. So I would definitely recommend looking at this one before you look at some of those other options. If you guys have any questions about the Spigen Ultra Hybrid, or if you have any questions about the Nothing Phone 3, or anything else under the sun, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below and reply as soon as we're available. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.